Well, good morning, world. So I was looking at the truck, at the car. It's like, what are we looking at? I don't know. It's my tapestry. It's just a tapestry. Like, oh, we're taking a ride. Come on. Oh yeah. Do you want to ride with us? Ride with us. That's what I heard. What's up, everyone? I am the High Priestess Phoenix. I'm your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, a witch bitch, and the messenger of God. I am a totally awoken, reincarnated soul. Whose soul? Many souls. The Lilith reincarnated, here to teach you the awakening process. And the crowd goes wild. They go wild. The hood go crazy every time. She's crazy. No, your fucking baby daddy and your fucking mother are crazy, bro. They have the pills and the fucking jacket to prove it. What jacket? That straight jacket they be wearing. Full metal jacket is what I heard. Anyways, what's up? Sorry, I'm moving a little fast. What's going on? It's Wednesday. It's a Mercury day. It's a shadow day. Whoop whoop. We got shadows lurking. Hell yeah, dude. I saw that shadow first thing in the morning. I'm like, we're out, guys. Come on. Her energy's all nasty. We're out of this. What is it? My outside world is projecting shadows at me. What does that mean? Guys, welcome to the awakening. It means that God is putting trials, tribulations. That's Kobe Bryant. You don't see his face. I didn't either. For hella long, I didn't know it was his ass fucking with me. It's probably not your Kobe on your side, to be honest. Kobe's not on your side. He does not agree with your energy. No, but for me, I mean, who's doing this? God, ultimately, but who's he working through to do this for me? Kobe, because Kobe knows best. Kobe knows how to get to me. Kobe knows me inside and out, so he's like, I got it. And that's it. God's like, I need you to make her a better person today. Use whatever tactics, scare tactics, whatever it's going to take. Push her to the limits. Thanks, God. Ultimately, you know, I don't really bitch at the chain of command. I did. I got into a big fight with Kobe once. When I got into it with Marshall, I blamed him. He had nothing to do with it, but I sure as hell took it all out on them. I try to avoid taking out God's works on other people, places, things, and stuff when I know it's just God and that they're just delivering the message. Learn from my mistakes. You guys need to quit taking shit out on me because God's delivering a message through me to you. Alright, so what's the message? Again, I'm psychic. I'll pull out some cards to verify the bullshit. But the message is compassion, patience, understanding. Okay? That's what I know I'm dealing with. What you dealing with? It sounds very Jesus-like, right? Pretty much. Welcome to the walk. Walk it like he talked it. Fuck. Help me, Jesus. What are we doing here, guys? We're trying to be like that guy. We're not trying to be Christians. Again, I was making hella jokes about the Pope. My son's like, hi, Priestess, so you're like the Pope? I was like, no. The Pope wish he could be like me. That dude is wearing a dress. I want to know what's under his dress. He's probably got some women underwear. It's like, no, he doesn't praise God like I praise God. He's no more than a freaking priest that was ordained by the people to be in a place of power, but he has no power. He's no more powerful. His relationship to God is not more powerful than mine, and nor shall it be any more powerful than yours. He just tries to tell you, try to tell somebody. I don't even know the guy, dude. I'm talking about the structure, fucking the patriarchy. I don't know if that guy's gonna tell you shit. He probably don't even speak English, to be honest. He's gonna tell you how to meet God and what God's rules are. That's what a fucking priest is. Pretty much, I do the same thing. Very mystical and magically like. What you doing, Nana? All right. So what's God fucking with us today? We're gonna do a shadow work. We're walking in the liminal of the light and the dark. That's the balance, bro. If you want to be a divine anything, you got to balance your masculine and your feminine. Feminine and masculine. What's your feminine? Your feelings and your actions, bro. Your feelings must align with your actions, and that's exactly what today's teaching is about. Okay, so what's up? I gotta be protective of people's privacy. It's literally a rule where I'm at. Okay, I have to be respectful of people's privacy. So keep with me and try to keep up. Because this person is only people. It's only a reflection of many people who is a reflection of me. So this is how it works. When somebody irritates you, there's something about them. They are showing you a part of yourself that you deny exists and that you think you're better than. Right? So I'm going to try to get to the bottom of this. And where are we at? Okay, so this person, and I'm not going to say person, I'm going to say people. I want you to say that, I want to explain that a person started this, but it is people. And I'm here in Arrested Development. Everyday people. Okay, what happened? What had happened is people, there are two types of people in this world, apparently. Maybe there's more. But, well, obviously there's a lot of you, but you categorize yourselves. So this person is a group of people that bother me. You bother me. And when I speak, you're going to realize that you bother a lot of people. And there's a lot of people, there's a lot more like me than you. But there's a lot of you too. You're bothersome. We bother you, you bother us. Here we go. Ready? There are people that talk, and there are people that walk. That's it. There's people that could talk a good game, and there's people that can walk a good game. That actually play a good game. You know what I mean? That's what, here comes Kobe. All the references to sports guys, that's him. That's the sports guy. Just know it. That ain't me. If you hear it, that's Kobe. That ain't me. I ain't got shit to do with that. I stopped watching football when fucking Trump got in that bullshit. I stopped watching fucking Formula One when they stole fucking Lewis's fucking crown. I ain't fucking with y'all. You guys fuck with me. I don't like it. 2-minute warning. It's your warning. Anyways, going back to what is it? I come in contact, and this is it. You be taking down people. No, you took yourself down because I make you look bad. You're making me look bad too. Okay, here's how it works. There's people that talk a good talk. They're all about that talk, bro. They could talk your ears off. They're all about that wordsmith. They're all about their words. They can make you think some shit just when they open their mouth. We call them manipulators and lawyers. Just kidding. Not all of them. But in the sense of, your words can get you out of some shit, and it can get you into some shit. And it's all, that's your power. Your power is your throat chakra. Otherwise, you're pretty powerless unless you're over here. Even then, it's beautiful. Lewis, we're going to have a talk. You popped up in a very dirty way last night. As beautiful as Lewis is, and however strong he might be, his body is nothing but muscle. So he's got to be strong. I'm looking at Royce. Royce, nigga, you're big as fuck. What are you doing with all that? You used to fucking literally handle fucking, livestock and men. Now you're just a big built rapper. What you rapping about? What you rapping, Willis? Just kidding. Going back to it, your body is built for things. You're built to take on shit, not just run your fucking mouth, right? But there's a lot of people that their power is in their words, and that's it. Here comes Martin Luther King. I have a dream. Even Pac will tell you. He said, Pac, there's this interview where he tells people, go find it. It's hilarious. I laughed at him. We be having our moments, dude. You ever seen the one where he's on the boat being all sad about himself? I was married, but I'm not married no more. There ain't no love for a thug. Shut up, Pac. We all get down on our shit. Get down on it. Anyways, there's this other video. He's like, I'm black, but I can't play basketball. I can't play basketball. Black boy can't jump. That's what he said, pretty much. I started laughing. It's like, I am supposed to be, I'm white with a great resume and all this, but apparently they say I can't get a job here. What the fuck? The fuck? Sometimes, bro, we're just limited by the skin we wear. Anyways, what is this all starting about? Well, there's always these people. You people. That's what my grandma used to always call you people. She'd say, you people. I never heard anyone else say it but my grandma. Like, that doesn't sound right, Grandma. I ate my grandma. No, I didn't. She sacrificed herself so I could live. It's a true story. Yes, spiritually speaking. Anyways, so, you people. There's all these people that talk all this talk, but then when I show up and I step and I walk it like you're supposedly talking it, you look real bad. And you get mad at me because I'm doing what you say you're doing. I'm doing the things you talk about. Right? And that pisses people off. So again, there's us that walk it like you talk it. And there's you that just talk it and get mad at everyone that's walking it. And that's kind of what's going on. So pretty much without sharing all kinds of, condemning details, it's like You know, you perceived yourself to be something like me until I walked in the door and I started making the movements. And that's what it is. There's those of you that talk a good talk, and there's those of you that make the moves, right? That are moving with the energy. So, in essence, you hate me because I make you look bad. I make you look hella bad because I walk in and I really do what you pretend to say you do. And that's the problem. Houston, we have a problem. What's the problem? That you ain't never met a real one, and I'm actually a real one that really does the things that you be talking about? Truthfully. Is it really that specific on this person? No. I said it started with the person. I'm talking about a group of you motherfuckers that act like this every time I walk into the world. Because I walk and you talk. You've been talking about this shit for fucking how long? And then I actually walk in it. And it makes you look like a fucking talker. And now you want to talk about me because you ain't moving. That's what had happened. Truthfully. So, I mean, that's it. And that's it. There's the people that take action and there's people that have reaction to everything. Cause and effect. And that's going to come up here. Actually, I did catch that in the Melchizedek. Everything is cause and effect. There's those of us make ripples, and there's those of you that just, you know, Ripley's, believe it or not, is what I heard. And that's just the way it is. So ultimately, let me see how I can tell this story. We're all in the same position. We all have, you know, where I'm at, we all have the same, you know what I mean? We have different backgrounds, we have different stories, whatever. But at this moment, we're all at point zero. And the same services and everything is offered to all of us. When you're at the bottom, you have nowhere else to go but the top. You can use the same exact, you know what I mean? You get, depending on where you are and where, you know, culturalized and resources and shit like that, you have the same options as everyone else as to how you're going to proceed. Okay? So, in most cases, I walk into a room where nobody's in movement. They're thinking about it. They're talking about it. They've, you know what I mean? No, but when and this and that and this and that. I'm not saying right now. I'm saying in generality. You know what I mean? I walked into the studio and everybody's talking about how they're going to market their music. I walk into, you know what I mean, wherever, and everybody's talking about how they're about to do some shit. And then I do the shit. I set the standard. I'm the pathfinder. I'm the, you know what I mean? I'm the standard. But I always encourage you to go higher, go bigger, go better. You know what I mean? This is, somebody had to make a step. I stepped. Now you step better. You know what I mean? Don't step on me. Don't try to dance around me, because you know, don't do that, Anakin. But have some reverence to have created a step for us. Now step with me. Here comes Kels. Step in the name of love. Why Kels? Guys, he's been here since the beginning, bro. His soul, now, you know, there's certain soul contracts that these are my people, bro. They're my soul contracted. We know each other from another lifetime, and I'm here to get you in this lifetime. I don't give a shit they got you fucked around and got locked up. I'm going to put to the world you're not a harm, and that I can help you, and you're going to be free again. If I can do it to this man, and I can do it for you too. But you really got to do the work. That's what it really, really comes down to. And that's what we're doing today, is shadow work. So here's the shadow. Right? So we're all in a hopeless place. I fell in love no. They tell you not to link up like that. Then you end up like my brother, marrying some girl in rehab, and all hell breaks loose. No, you get better and then you meet better. You don't, you know what I mean? You don't grab people along the way and try to rise, you know, bring them up to the occasion. I'm so guilty of that. So guilty. You start getting better, and you want your crew to be better. You want your family to be better. You want people to be on your level. So you keep dragging them, but you can only go so far. And that's what I hit you with Steve. Who's Steve? Again, privacy. Let's just leave him at Steve. He's not a bad guy. It's like, you can't go any further fucking with them. They're holding you down. You must push yourself out of this crowd and into another crowd if you want to go further in life. Am I talking to him or Marshall? I mean, that's just the way it is. So says Pog. Like, so ultimately, we get in there. Here's the thing. You guys know me. I'm like, I'm going to seize the fucking world. So I've been here 4 days and stuff, and I'm like, 5 days, whatever. That's what I looked at. I was like, guys, it worked. That's what I talked to my kids about last night. You know what I mean? We sat there on Friday morning packing up our shit, and all I had was a vision. I had a dream. No, I didn't. I had a word. Arizona. Arizona iced tea. And the tea here sucks. Just saying. I'm just saying. Gotta make it to my likings. But anyways, that's it. It made no sense to know. It was just a vision, and I ran with it. And I ran straight here, and I ran straight into a blessing. And as I told the kids, and I explained to them, we're not here to, we're just here to get on school. She said it herself, dude, I got to get out of here if I want to make money. I still have the money I made. We know how to get out of here. I just need the next vision. But it's not going to be like this for long. I've done this for 2 years now, guys. We've done it. We've done it well. God's watched us. We've taught the world. Our blessing is right around the corner. We just got some, I got to finish this healing off. Right? And that's what I was saying to him, our blessing's there. But ultimately, going back to it is, the undoable, the unthinkable. Because I believe in it. Right? And I carry that energy, and I preach that energy to everyone. So I come in here talking about you can do better and you can do this. I Kobe the shit out of everyone I go around. It's one thing to tell you, but then when you see me moving, it makes you feel like you got to do something now. She's making me fucking do something. She's making me look bad. I'm not. You made your... I'm not. I mean, I am not. My movements are making you feel conflicted about your words. And the more I move, the more I feel conflicted about your words. Because I'm seeing that you're just talking. You're using excuses. You're using, you know what I mean? You're full of words, but not act. So it goes both ways. I have respect for you until I realize you have no respect for yourself. You're just talking out anything to better yourself. And I'm going to continue to better myself, and that makes you look bad. And you're mad at me. That's how it works. And I'm known for it. I'm seeing the hotel. Bobby, I don't know how long you worked there before I got there. But in 3 months, I was employee of the month and manager, being offered a position in not only in sales, but in HR. And I was the girl on the phone. That's what I mean. I make the moves. I'm not afraid. Here comes that stupid Russ. Good morning, Russ. I'm the one. I'll do it. I'm not afraid. I'll go talk to them. I'll go up and do this. I will make the moves that you're too afraid to make. Only to encourage you and inspire you to do the same thing. But it does not work. You just get mad. Oh, fuck her. She could never. Who said she could talk to Marshall Mathers? Who said she could do this shit? Who said? God said, bro. God said, believe in yourself. Kobe said, believe in us. You know what I mean? The Spirit says, believe. Just believe, and you can do such things, man. And so I believe what you think is the craziest things, and you're mad. Because I have an alternate reality from where you live. I've pulled out of the matrix and I walk in the spirit and not in the understandings of the flesh and how it tells me to live. How your flesh and everything that's in your mind tells you to live in conflict and puts you in a box. You're pissed off that I'm not boxed up like that. But I teach you every week how to pull yourself out of that box. Again, it all comes down... Russ, what is that song? This is twice now. What is the song? All I can hear is him saying, and it all comes back to love. I don't know what he's saying. I don't know the song. Again, I stopped listening to him. I refuse, and God's like, no, whatever. I don't know what the song is, but I keep hearing it. But anyways, it comes back to, how much do you care about yourself? How do you feel about your life? You'd rather sit there and be mad at me or anybody else that are making the moves that you're too afraid to move. But there's nothing holding you back but your fear. Oh, here it comes. That's what happened. I told her. And now there's a fucking tension between us. I was all, I'm all for you. I'm all for everyone. Until I find out that you're making excuses. So what was it? We don't have internet. So in order to use internet, you have to either leave the area, go right, pretty much the building, to be honest. Or you can sign out, you can use one of their computers and use their computers to use the internet. And this person's like, it's my own personal choice. I will never sign email onto a foreign account. Right? Listen to this. This is in a transitional housing like myself, that's in a bad position like myself, that has a fear of signing their email onto a public device. Meaning you don't go to the library and print no shit. You don't never sign on your email. Like if you alternate way for you to handle things because you have a fear email. Sorry, it's coming out. I kept it in for 2 days. Sorry, it's going to come out. And that's why I have to be alone, because I have to learn how to not let it come out hurtful. And then as you can see, this is hurtful. I didn't say it to her hurtful, but I had to eventually say it. It's like, that's a fear mentality. What are you afraid will be seen in your email? No, that's not it. Who do you think is going to get access to your email? No, that's not it. Then ultimately, you're just walking around with an uncertain fear. It's holding you back. It's limiting your ability to handle business because you're afraid of something. That's what you don't tell a human being. Don't tell them they're scared. Don't tell them they're powerless. Don't tell them they're full of excuses. But she told me first. What am I supposed to say to you? What am I supposed to say to you when really it's that simple? You're being held back by a fear. You're too scared to sign your email on, which means that means that you cannot handle business. You need to overcome that fear. Nobody whatever's in that email, clear it or make a new one. It's an excuse not to handle shit, right? That like the day before yesterday, and then yesterday was weird. I said it at night, and then yesterday was weird. Next thing you know, she's on a computer, and she's taking care of some stuff. So cool, you're moving. Cool, you're moving. Cool. But that's it. It's like, okay, so now I'm moving. Now I'm good enough. But then they start comparing and competing with me. Like, oh, see, I did it. Are you proud of me? Yeah, cool. Keep going. And that's Kobe. What do you want from me? That's Kobe. Keep going. Be better. I'm sorry. You got to understand. I am the spirits that I work with. I am one with the Spirit of God, and God is not this Michael Jackson. He comes, the angels and the cherubs and stuff. I'm the dark goddess, assholes. I'm a dark person. Kobe was, you know what I mean? He was all love and light, but it was a dark nigga. Okay, fucking Tupac, all love and light, but nah, thug life, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, I'm not gonna fluff you. I'm not going, be better. You did one thing. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Keep doing that for about 5-10 years and you're going to be great. So says Kobe. Such a bitch, aren't I? No, I don't mean to be. That's why I say what I try to be for you. And what I am I project it on you. So yeah, there's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with you. We're all wrong. We're just trying to get right. Get it right. Get it tight. Okay. So going back to it, that's what had happened. So now there's this conflict of, and it's not just that person. Everyone. She dresses. She does things. She does this. She does that. And making movements, it makes you conflicted about your stagnant lifestyle. As you see me doing stuff, something simplistic like this is taking my kids out every day. They're starting to feel conflicted because they don't take their kids out. I didn't tell you you had to. You feel bad about seeing someone do things that you know you should be doing. And now you want to fucking give me an ugly look and I can hear your actual energy as I walk in through the room. Now it's like, oh, I don't even want to be around you because you're competing and comparing yourself to me and making this a problem. And there's no problem. You're making problems because you need to be better. And it happens everywhere I go. Every little step I take, you will be there hating on me and shit. And that's just really is. I can hear Mac 10. I can see the hate in your eyes. So that's where I'm at right now. And that's what the card said. There's, somebody's always going to challenge your authority. Here, come sit down.
I went to check out that park. It's completely bizarre.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they built a better one. They don't want you on the old one. They want you to enjoy. So that's what's happening. That's the shadow. And the shadow is, you know what I mean? The shadow is people don't like me because I'm me. And that makes, you know what I mean? It's like it turns into fight all the time. It's not a fight energy, but it's just having more understanding, compassion, and patience. I understand what about me is bothering you, but understand it's not me that's bothering you. It's you that's bothering you. Your feelings are bothering you when you come in contact with a person. whether like me or something else. And that's what I teach you over here, is how to control your emotions when the outside world makes you feel some type of way. And she feels hella types of ways every time she sees me now. And that's why I say I can feel it now. We was all cool until we're not all cool. And why aren't we cool? Because you don't like what I'm doing and saying. You thought you think I should just be sitting here. You have an idea of what I should be. And because I'm blowing your mind, now you don't like me. Take it easy, Diddy. Fucking Diddy. That's what Pac called that. That's what he described as started most of the hip hop war, but not what's going on now. But anyways, going back to it, that's our shadow work at hand. Did you catch that story? Do you understand? Which part of that story do you land on? Are you a talker or are you a doer? And does your doings make people hate on you? Talker, and you hate people that are doing shit that you talk about. Where's the shoe fit, Cinderella? Where's it fit? Now, why am I a doer? Because I gotta do it. I'm mentally ill. If I don't get up and do the right thing, then I feel like the wrong person. And that's it. I have an internal system that's screaming at me to do. It's a distorted masculine energy of a hustler, baby. I just want you to know. And that's just it. I mean, that's thinking and talking and dreaming about shit. That's a waste of time, dude. Like, you got an idea? Let's get this popping. Let's crack this off. Now, again, I've had to learn that not every idea is a good idea. But, that's the Sagittarius. I'm on an adventure. I'm taking shots. I'm moving. I'm moving. Always in movement. Even when I'm still, I'm moving the energy. I'm moving thoughts. I'm moving feelings. We're moving. So that's the shadow work at hand, is, I know what's up. What's bothering me. You're bothering. Why are you bothering me? Because you're bothered by me. That's the mirror effect. She's bothered by me, so she's bothering me. Why are you bothered by me? And that's it. And so now we're all bothered. And then I was opening my book. So I opened my book. It was the Wiccan book. And it was all spell for returning energy. I was like, let's not. You're not going to make it through the weekend if I return your bothersome energy back to sit in it. And that's it. People get tired of being bothered, so they start projecting. You know what I mean? I'm going to make you feel like you're making me feel. I'm not going to feel like you want me to feel. I don't even know why you have to feel that way. We could talk about it, but you're not going to make me feel. No. And that's just really it. So things about it, it's like, cause and effect. It's like are causing the effects inside of yourself just as much as I am. I want to talk about that. I wasn't really going to right away, but I saw it in here. Oh, I lost my video. Well, the last time I let you hear the audio, so I'm just going to read. We're just going to out of the Melchizedek book. I tried to put the book in front and I saw there was no video. Just listen, guys. Just listen. Obviously, that's mainly what you do. All right. We stopped in the Order of the Melchizedek, Love, Willing, Service, and Fulfillment by Reverend Daniel Chesborough, the founder of the Order with Reverend James Erickson. Ooh, the Order. It's another boy band group. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so we're on page 70. The assumption in the U.S. seems to be that this is where we left off, is that we have it good because we are good. Okay, we left off there. We're going to jump down all the way to here. Everything runs by cause and effect, and if the seed does not bear fruit, the tree will be cut down. I said that yesterday, and that was Jesus' words. If you're not going to do what you came here to do, then there's no reason for you to be doing anything. Unless we make changes of our own free will, we will go out of business and something new will emerge. That's what's happening. That's what's happening to these rappers that are holding on. They're going out of business. And unless they do something new, someone else is going to take over. But they don't want anyone to take over. They don't want to do something new. They don't want to accept it. Lewis Hamilton, someone else to come and take over, but you don't realize it's already happened. Max has already gotten, how many now? 3? He's on his 4th? 4 championships. You can't stop what's happening. The only thing you're stopping is your future. By standing in the same place that you've always stood, trying to be something you're not anymore. Your time has come and gone. Going back to Marshall, I told Royce this last week. Royce shared how great it was that he was blowing up on Spotify or something. Look at these beautiful birds. How cool. Oh, good call, Amelia. And I'm like, did you expect anything less, Royce? That's the thing. You guys want to celebrate that he didn't flop? Or that he's everything he always was? Why are we celebrating the mediocrity of you are what you say and what most believe is the greatest in the world? Why are we still celebrating this? Your album should have done nothing doing after fucking 26 years of fucking, you know what I mean, being on top. It should always be on top. But yet every album you have to prove to yourself and everyone that you're on top. No, bitch, I'm on top. Lay down and take your panties off. How about that? That song came into my head last night. I need a freak in underwear. Where'd that come from? Lewis? This whole thing happened last night, Lewis. Jesus Christ. Don't want to talk about it right now. We'll get to it. But the point is, if you don't change is going to happen anyways. You can either evolve or you can and get left behind in the trip. You're like, no, this is who you are. This is who you've been. Yes, Lewis Hamilton is always going to be, not if he does this. That's what you don't get, Lewis. Not if you do this. If you go over to Ferrari and loses Ferrari, you become the loser of Ferrari. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Your whole legacy fucking falls, bro. You. Oh, I can't even get into this. I can't even. I'm doing the same thing. I'm all rubbing my head and pulling my fucking hair out and shit. They're like, where's your eyebrows? That's what had happened. Nah, just kidding. Anyways, fuck. If he just retires now, he retires. World champion, 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton, Mercedes AMG F1 driver. He retires with his royalty, and his patriotism to who made him. If he fucking goes over to Ferrari, it's the end. He'll just go in the books, and by then he doesn't get it. He'll be 41 by then. How many more years? You didn't take the time off. That's what you don't get. He's like, oh, Alonso can do it, and they can do it at their age because they took the time. They did the reset. They did the reboot. They reprogrammed their bodies, minds, and spirits to get in the car with a different consciousness. Therefore, they had a winning consciousness. You were in a losing, chasing mindset. Every single you. And the new guys that are going to come in and blow you out the water, I can't wait for someone to blow you all out the water. I see some of them. I met some of them in real life. Dude, they come straight to you. How is that possible that they just fly straight to you like that and just hover? It's the most beautiful thing. She's literally just hovering. I'd show you, but we don't have visual, guys. Oh my gosh. Dude, we got to pull the hummingbird card. Oh, and I saw a bunch of were pulling the sunflower card. You guys are dumb. You don't need. Anyways, going back to it, I know you have to change. You have to evolve. You can't be 15 forever, Kim Kardashian, you washed up bitch. There's so many people that have already outshot you. That's it. You set the standard and they did better. That's what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? That's what it was about. I set the standard. Now I'm going to teach you to be better than me. In essence, I hope he will, but maybe not. Talking about Kobe, he doesn't really want you to be better than him. Let's hope is that people will let go willingly and with love rather than resisting and having to be wrestled to the ground before they let go, which seems to be the common experience at present. Are you experiencing a tower, judgment, justice, a midlife crisis? Did you get a diagnosis? Have you lost your job, finances, wife, your children? Welcome to the awakening. You went on your own, so they took it away, and now you want to be a fucking victim of it. Knowing to begin with. Meaning what? I don't know, your health, your job, your wife, your kids. Is that Lilith? Maybe. Anyways, sorry. Power, money, and ego appear to be what this planet is all about right now. Few people understand that this is a school. I posted it last. We're in the hard knocks, yo. A place to learn and beyond that, love, and most importantly, a place to learn of love. And that's it. What are we trying to do? What am I trying to teach you? What did I learn? I'm trying to learn how to love people again, because I fucking hate you. I'm trying to learn how to love myself. I'm trying to learn how to love. How to love. Shut up, Lil Wayne. Is what you start with. Then after you learn how to love, you want to create a better world. Make it a better place. Thanks, Mike. For you and for me. There are people dying. Sorry, sometimes I can't turn them off, and it just, every time I open my mouth, it comes out. That's what we're trying to do. What did Martin Luther King do? What did Gandhi do? What did Mother Teresa do? What did Mother Cabrini do? What did Jesus do? What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't you want to help somebody? Don't you want to make an impact in somebody's life for the best? Why? Well, I don't owe it more. And you have the ability to help another person. You can change somebody's world just with the words you speak. And maybe with a little bit of fucking, it's a great song, you guys. With, give a little bit of love. You know what I mean? And that's what it really is we're trying to create a better world, because our world sucks. The fucking world we live in sucks. I don't know why you guys be sucking on it. Like, literally sucking on it. Like, plugged into it. Like, give me all your money. Give me all your money. Like, God. Fuck off. Anyways, when you create out of love with the permission of the people you are here to serve, and when you honor the free will of others and their creations, then everything comes into balance. This is what God does. Yet we assume we have the right to control others and or tell them how to and live without asking their consent. Right? So you're telling me how I'm supposed to live, and I'm telling you how you're supposed to live without even asking. I'm pushing my way of life on you, and you're pushing your way of life on me. No, God's pushing on all of them. That's what I feel like. Quit pushing. Push them to the limits. I told you, it's Kobe's pushing me. That's the difference. The Spirit pushes you to live in a way you've never lived, and in a way out of love, and it pushes you, you know what I mean? That's what God's doing to me, you know what I mean? It's Wednesday. We're going to push you, and what did I tell you before we started? For more understanding, more patience, more forgiveness, more love. That's what we're here to do. I love you, birdies. You're pretty. I hear you. I know. Thank you. Thanks. They're making all kinds of great noises. One bird. There's not a bunch of them. I'd show fucking cameras all fucked off. Alright, anyways, this is what God does. Yet we assume we have the right. Because of what we believe in ourselves, we think we have the unilateral power. Yeah, unilateral power. Even though God, who is all power, doesn't do it. And that's it. He can't force us. He doesn't really. He just puts everything around to encourage us. And we don't always see it for what it is. It is because of our arrogance that we continue the consequences of our attempts to control. And that's it. What ended up here? I went out and got a job when he told me not to. I kept trying to get a job in a house after he told me not to. Why do I keep doing that? Because that's all I've ever done my whole life. Is try to find stability. Create stability for myself and those around me. Because it wasn't something in my home. And that's my biggest, is I'm always trying to be a man about everything. Trying to control the situation. You're like, you're a girl. Why do I have to be the girl? I'm God in a female form. But God is God, the creator. You know what I mean? We ate the apple, bro. Fucking Johnny Appleseed. Alright, this is the law of cause and effect in action. And no matter what we may want, we will reap the results of what we sow. Alright, Akasha is God. collective experience, which includes all of our experiences and every experience that's going on in creation. It is a collective past, in the perfect past, as Stephen Hawking calls it. So it is everything that has ever been up until this second. You might say the mind of God is Akashic. Now, the present is the moment when we experience the union of perfect past that delivers from karmic connections coming together in the perfect present moment. And the present moment has to be I was looking down to see if the camera was still going. Has to be a perfection, for it is also God. Okay? And that's it. God is perfect in the sense of everything is okay. Everything is good. That's that saying, God is good. But everything that's done is for our good. You just don't feel good about it. God is good all the time, is what you say when things are good. But when things you perceive are bad, it's for the good of all. So it's still good. It's all good. Yep. It's all GOOD good. That would be Bone Thugs and Harmony. Sorry. It's the moment and the present moment. And the present moment has to be, it is the collection of everybody's individual free will creations as they come into the present moment. And also of those derived from the past experiences. Okay, that's that union moment where we come together. Come together! Come on, guys, it's so hard. I just swear, it just fucking comes out of my mouth. What else comes out? Shut up. Oh, God. Being in the dark and the light at the same time is so hard. These all, and that's what I mean, is like when you finally come together in love, it is the perfect moment. Forgiveness, compassion, understanding, unity, you know what I mean? Where both parties can be heard, both parties can be seen, both parties are important, both perspectives are the truth. That's God. That's existence. Your existence is valuable. What you feel, your reality that you live in is real. I live in a real reality, and we really live together here right now in this moment. And we cross the perfect moment when we can just respect that we are from different planets, but now here on this planet, sharing a moment. These all point towards the availability of existing possibilities, EI, etc., possible futures. Okay, I want to address this thing in as many aspects as person. Let's just pick a hypothetical individual, Joe Smith. Joe Smith has done dozens of past lives. Each one has led to the succeeding incarnation, meaning everything you've done brought you here. And that's what I try to explain. Why am I in this flesh going this body? Oh, shit. I'm Lilith. But I was also, you know what I mean? I'm Lilith, I'm Isis, I'm Morgan, I'm Kanyen, I'm Medusa, I'm Persephone, I'm Hecate, I'm Saradwin. Alright, you can call me what you want. You call me Mom. Whatever you want. Okay, whatever. All of these lives led me into this incarnation in this. All of my goddess had to be put here in this body at this time to clear this karma in this life. Okay? Is choosing blah 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 blah. Let's see. The present moment when Joe Smith is choosing to experience a future level of reality is a result of those incarnations, and it is taken from the field of probabilities that exist for him, which he also created. So that's why I have limitless possibilities, and I cannot create from my own because I am working with the Creator. You must understand, I fled from the Creator and I was my own God. So now for me in this life is to submit in the flesh. See, sorry, he gave me put in front of the camera. Is to submit to the flesh and be nothing more than a child of God and spread his word. You know, to be the prophetess and all that shit. So ultimately, going back to this, my future is already written. And though there's endless possibilities, those possibilities are not even probabilities to me because they lack the actual physical excitement. Meaning I'm like, why are you doing what you're doing in this life? It doesn't even make you fucking thrilled. It gives you no thrill, no love, you have no zest. Okay, she doesn't like that word. No joy for this. Why are you doing shit you don't even just to say you're doing something, doing it and doing it and doing it well. Shut up. LL can't even do it. Bro, did you ever do it? Did you ever do it? Nike, you didn't do it. He was in Adidas is what they're showing me. Who's showing me? Run DMC is showing me. Ah, fuck. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Go back. The spirit world is such a funny world. Anyways, let's try to fucking make this make sense for your assholes. Alright, anyways, Joe Smith is choosing to experience a future level of reality is a result of those incarnations, meaning it's only a projection because it was meant to be. And it is taken from a field of probabilities that exist for him, meaning you could never see such things because you don't even have your eyes open to who you were and what you're capable of, which he also created. In the essence, I can see how this ends. I just don't get to see how we get there. I know how it began. I know how it ends. I just don't see how we get there. That's the experience. I get to experience it. It's like, okay, you know what I mean? It's like you have to experience it. I don't know how to, it's a timeline. It's amazing. I see how it ends. It ends great. I win. We just have to go through the fucking experiences of time and space to get from here to what I've already seen is the end. It's the end of the world as you know it. My daughter said yesterday, she's like, incarnating forever. I guess if you want to just keep experiencing shit forever, if you love life, love it. There's so much to do. You can keep coming back as much as you want. I'm cool. I've been here one too many times. For example, when Joe looks towards the future, hundreds of thousands of options are open to him. Those options have already been created by him from past lives in this lifetime and this lifetime. Meaning those options, I'm seeing the twin flames. Bitch, that wasn't a possibility in the future. That shit happened in the past. That shit happened in the past. That's what was so distorted. I couldn't see properly. I mean, I was awakening. I forgive myself. Do you forgive me? I forgive me. God forgives me. I didn't see it. So you see twin flame number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Line up these clowns. As I see these guys, and I get guys, I can see this future with them. Oh, it's a beautiful future. And they love me, and I love them, and we have so much fun. Gosh. Oh, the best one, the only thing I can see, Royce, the one that's real fun is Royce and Logic, but it ends tragic. Ugh. No, it's not a threesome. We're warriors, bro. We're out there doing some douche shit. Not this lifetime, guys. Not this lifetime. But anyways, I see these futures with these guys where I'm like happy-go-lucky and shit, right? Nah, bro, that's the fucking past, bro. I'm seeing the fucking past. We already did that. I did you. How's it feel, Lilith? Yeah, you got me this time. Good job. You don't even know what you're doing, though, and I fully do. And that was that time. I was so twisted, Russ. I remember I was like, I'm so confused. I was so lost in the timelines when he was in what was it, London with Will Smith. I'm like, wait, he's doing it? I already seen it. Wait, he's about to do it? Am I supposed to say something? It's already done. It already happened. Anything. I already seen this. This is dumb. Change the channel. It's stupid. Going back to it, when you can see, but you can't fully understand what you're seeing until you work with it. And they're all, let me look into the cards. You're not going to see shit in there. Let me check my Bible. It's not in there. I mean, it can guide you, but that's just a guide, you dumbass. All right, for example, when Joe looks towards the future, hundreds of thousands of options are open to him. These options have already been created by him from past lives and this lifetime. Meaning the option, we opt out of the fucking, you're not an option. This was a past life, and it's projecting into this lifetime. I'm seeing what was now and what could have been. It's fucked up. You're delusional. I didn't know the time. For real. As he comes into the present moment experience, he's come to choose an experience that he compares with hundreds and thousands of others. I'm seeing that Doctor Strange moment. Hey, does your boy always sit there and do that? And he's all sitting there meditating. He's like, I seen a 1,000,000,000,000,000 fucking possibilities. There's one we might win. That's that 1%. So you're saying we have a chance, and then I'm seeing the boobs. You're not good at math. If there's the slightest we don't win, we run. Get the fuck out of here. That movie, Home, it's a good movie. He's not thinking about it consciously, but the experience that he's having right now is a result of lifetimes previous to this present moment. We got to get going soon. I can hear it in the dog's voice now because she doesn't have any water. The truth is I guess we got to stop there, is I told you before I got here, and that's being a psychic. I told you before I came to Arizona, where I've already been, just never been in this lifetime. I'm doing what I'm, just don't know what the doing was, because again, we're supposed to experience it with a awe. If we know, you know what I mean? It's not, as an all-knowing, all-seeing, it's not a full awe when you know. I'm like, I knew this was going to happen. You know what I mean? I felt this was coming. You know what I mean? And that's, you're like, I wish I had her powers. It takes away from what you think it might or should or could be. But we're really where you're supposed to be until you walk in the possibilities of what you see. And that's it. You're staying karmic is what this is all about. Karmic. Why? And I said this again as the psychic I am when I did my 10-day forecast. Why are we in stuck energy? Because I didn't learn my lesson. They told me not to do it, and I did it again. I went straight into what they told me not to do, which is what? Try to get a job and a house. The more I keep doing that, the more I keep holding myself. It's not what I'm supposed to do. And they've made it very clear, and I keep doing it. So that's what I told the kids. I'm not going to get a job. I still have the money I made before we got here. Right? How? Because I told you that those old people blessed me with a bit of money, and we don't spend money like that, dude. You guys are stupid. Anyways, going back to it, so I still have the exact money that, you know what I mean, I was going to use to get here, to get myself out of here, right? Is the schooling, because that's another barrier I couldn't get elsewhere. He will give me the vision of where we go next, but it's not going to be into a house. And if I keep doing that, I'll never make it. Learn my karmic lesson. Finally. You think I did before, but no, I didn't. I did that, didn't I? I got there and tried to find housing and I went to work right away. I went straight karmic. You know what I'm supposed to do? Not me. And maybe that's not what you're supposed to do either for you. I'm trying, and that's what I mean, going back to you twin flames. I cannot even think about you right now. God is teaching me so many fucked up lessons, and I'm trying to figure this out real quick so I don't do this again. I don't know what you're fucking learning or not paying attention to that God's telling you to. But ultimately, if this video resonates with you, then make a change in your life. Hey, I gotta go.